Welcome back to my channel. For the ones who are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Dilara and it's so nice to have you here. And if you're not new here, welcome back everyone. Ever since I started working, skincare is not my top priority, but today I'm working from home, so I decided to show you guys my new routine. For the ones who don't know, I have acne-prone skin, as I'm pretty sure you can already tell from condition of my skin. I have acne prone skin, I have super sensitive skin, and it's mostly oily, especially on the T-zone here. And because I have an oily skin and because I sweat a lot during summer, during the heat, I tend to not wear makeup or apply layers of skincare because everything just melts from my face. So for today's routine, I will try to keep it really simple and short. So hopefully this will be a really quick routine and it will not take longer than 15 minutes maybe. So without further ado, let's start the routine. Okay, first of all, it's so hot in Istanbul today. I'm in my room, and because there is a lot of noise coming, I close my window and the AC is off also, so I'm literally melting. It's so hot, but for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, it's fine. I just want to show you guys my updated skincare routine that I do specifically for the summer of 2026, because I wake up at 5 a.m. usually and I sleep around 11:30. I don't have time actually to do my skincare routine, especially at night. I just skip doing my skincare routine at night. For the morning, because I wake up at 5 a.m. and then I leave house at 6 a.m. I don't have that much time to get ready, to do like different layers of skincare. So that's why I only apply 3 things after cleansing my face. I apply a toner, a moisturizer, and an SPF, and that's literally it. But for today, since I'm working from home, my routine will be a bit complicated, I would say. There will be more products, more steps, but still it's so simple because I'm working out. Today's purpose is to fix my skin barrier, so that's what we're gonna do today. I used to buy a bunch of skincare products. I had so many already. I would still buy whatever was trending, but right now, after like 2 or 3 years I spent in the skincare niche as a beauty creator, I'm not doing that anymore. So I always do want to buy what is trending, what's the next popular product, let's say. But first of all, before buying something, I do my research and see if it's good for my skin or not, because you know, some products are trending, they're not really doing anything. Some are really overrated, some are not really great for your skin type. So I do my research. During the day, my skin, even though I have an oily skin, during the day my skin gets so dry, so I really prefer a toner that is kind of thick and moisturizing at the same time. So actually I have this from Ecoberry, pretty famous popular swimming pool toner. This was actually trending at first, but then I checked the reviews. Apparently this is a really good toner. Disclaimer, might not work for you, might work for you, I'm not sure. Again, it all depends on your skin's needs, but in my case, even though I have really sensitive acne prone skin with oily T-zone, for example, my skin gets irritated and super dry during the day, and this toner is actually really, it's not like a typical toner. It's liquidy, but also it has this creamy-ish texture, so I tend to apply this especially in the mornings to keep my skin really moist. It feels so silky on my skin. It takes a bit longer to dry. Again, this is really good if you also have dry skin, because this is gonna keep your skin really moist during the day. So that's what I'm gonna apply first. For example, during winter, I would apply a few layers of toner, but in summer, I don't do that because I'm gonna sweat it anyway. So with my hand, really gently, I apply and tap it on my face to make sure the layer I'm applying on my face is really thin. And definitely whatever you're putting on your face, make sure to put it on your neck as well. And I tend to put the remaining products on my hands. So I'm gonna wait 3 to 5 minutes to make sure the toner sinks into my skin. It dries, so my skin gets the most of it, and I will continue with the next product. So because I have acne scars here and here that I want to get rid of, in my case, I'm using either a spot cream or a spot serum to get rid of those specific areas and brighten those areas. Here I have Access Spot Difference Blemish Treatment Serum. So first of all, before I continue, shout out to Access because this was gifted to me by the brand. They sent me as a part of a gifted collaboration, but I actually really like this serum. I use this whenever I have like specific blemishes and acne scars I want to get rid of. So this is not actually a part of my daily routine, but because I have these right here with me for the past 3 days, let's say, I'm using this. I have added this to my routine for the past 3 days. So that's why I will be applying this on these specific areas today as well. One dot here, one here, and I also have this for the past 2 weeks, so one here as well. And again, I'm waiting for like another 2 minutes to make sure it dries. In my opinion, skincare products are the most effective when you wait in between each step to make sure they don't mix into each other, and when they sink into your skin, do their own magic separately. I feel like it's more beneficial in that way. So that's why I wait for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It actually depends on your skin. Maybe because I have an oily skin, it takes longer. If you have a dry skin and if the products dry easier and quicker on your skin, you might wait for like 20 seconds. Again, it all depends on your skin's need. So in my case, I'm gonna wait for a bit more, and then we're gonna continue with the next product. If you want to get rid of your acne scars, hyperpigmentation, or dark spots, vitamin C and niacinamide will be your best friend. But you need to be really careful with how much you're using or how you're using. If you apply niacinamide or vitamin C in the morning, definitely don't forget to apply an SPF after before you go out in the sun, because while trying to get rid of your acne scars, you might actually make them worse if you don't take precautions and skip SPF. So for today's routine, for example, this Access-Y Spot Serum has niacinamide in it. And the next product I will be using also has vitamin C and glutathione, which are also super beneficial, super good ingredients for acne scars and hyperpigmentation. So here I have Arancia's Face and Eye Moisturizer Vitamin C Booster Shot, which is a product I've been using consistently for the past 2 weeks, I would say. This is definitely one of my favorite vitamin C serums so far. This is really good. I actually bought it because this was trending on TikTok. Everyone was talking about using and posting of their routines while they were using Arancia's vitamin C serum, and I decided to give it a shot because their reviews were really good and it didn't disappoint me. Actually, I really like it. Most of the time, if a product is trending, in my opinion, in my experience, it ends up not being that good. But for this one, I would say that's not the case. I don't know, again, it hasn't been that long since I started using this serum, but so far I'm liking it. I also have another vitamin C vitamin serum right here. This is from Ecoberry as well. So actually, apart from the Access-Y Spot Serum, because this is a spot serum I'm not applying to my whole face, I have 3 products for brightening and illuminating my skin. Let me show you guys those while I'm waiting for the product to sink in. I have this one from Arancia and this serum from Ecoberry. I have another serum and this is from Arancia as well, which also has niacinamide, collagen, and peptide. This is also trending, but in my case, I tend to like this vitamin C serum more than this Red Smoothie Serum 30, but both are really good. In my opinion, Arancia is one of the best skincare brands out there. I also use their green mochi cleanser, which the brand Arancia sent me before. That cleanser was a part of the gifted collaboration with the brand, but I've been using that frequently for the past 2 months. I think it is one of my favorite cleansers. But anyways, today is about my skincare routine, and for the cleanser today, I didn't use that mochi cleanser, so I'm not gonna talk about that one. And let's continue with the routine. So yeah, Arancia's vitamin C booster shot, and because I already used spot serum, I'm gonna apply it to the areas I usually apply rather than the acne scars here. I'm gonna put this on the areas I want to brighten. You can use this both as an eye serum and a face serum. That's why I like it. So this is not specifically made for your under eyes only. So you can use this for your whole face, which is really nice. So I apply like one dots on each part, and here because I have hyperpigmentation here on the sides of my nose. And definitely, do you see the redness here? Apart from the acne scar I have redness here under my mouth, so that's why I apply there. And I'm gonna take a bit, only this much, to put it on my neck, because again, I want my neck to be as smooth and as nice as my face. So the next product I will be using is a moisturizer to lock everything in, to make sure the moist is locked in during the day and that my skin doesn't get dry. So here I have this moisturizer. This is actually called Dr. Alfia's 147 Barrier Cream, which has hyaluronic acid, acetoin, betaine, and other stuff that I cannot pronounce. Yeah, I actually tried Dr. Alfia's other barrier cream, but I ended up not liking it because, I don't know, if you have oily skin, I feel like it's not a really good choice for you. My skin literally was so oily. It was even more oilier than before. I hated it. It looked horrible on my skin. Definitely that wasn't what my skin needed, so I didn't like that one. But in my opinion, this one is better if you have oily skin, super oily skin, or if you tend to sweat a lot, especially during summer. This is a really thick moisturizer, so I don't apply a lot of amount. For example, here in my case, this is enough. Even this will be a lot, I'm pretty sure, but I feel like this moisturizer is the better alternative, especially for winter. If your skin gets dry during the harsh, windy season, for example, I feel like you're gonna like this moisturizer a lot rather than applying and using during the summer. But if you have dry or sensitive skin, I feel like it's gonna be better for you. I didn't put it on my neck because I have another moisturizer specifically for my neck. I have a neck cream, and I usually don't apply a neck cream while I'm going to work because I don't have time during the weekdays. But today, since I'm doing a normal everyday routine, this is actually what I'm putting on my face. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with it because I think I showed you guys this one before during my videos. I've been using this for the past 5 months, I think 6 months. It's been a lot, and I still have a lot inside. I really don't like the texture, and sometimes, I don't know why, my neck gets so itchy while applying this one, but this is the only neck cream I have, and because I have really deep necklines, I keep applying this one, hoping it will fix this. I don't know, I actually didn't take a picture before, like months ago, before I started using this neck cream, so I have no idea if there is an improvement or not, but I just keep using this one because I don't have any better alternative for my necklines. And normally at night, while I'm doing my skincare routine, I make sure to apply it on my chest as well as applying on my neck. And we're done with my daily skincare routine, but before I go out, I make sure to apply sunscreen. So actually, this is not one of my favorites, I must say that. This is from Access Y. This is called Complete No Stress Physical Sunscreen. So this is not a bad sunscreen, but because it's a physical sunscreen, so it does leave a white cast, which I really hate. If you like when a sunscreen leaves a white cast on your face, it's totally fine, but it's not my cup of tea. So I actually don't like it. I make sure to like blend every last drop of sunscreen on my face to make sure it doesn't leave a white cast. I hate it when it whitens my skin tone. It's just not one of my favorites. But because I'm trying to save up money, I try not to buy everything I see online, whatever is trending. Actually, I have other sunscreens as well, which are all physical sunscreens. I was using this one from Skin 104. It's called Airfit Sunscreen Plus, which also leaves a white cast as well. And then I have this Madagascar Centella Tone Brightening Tone Up Sunscreen from Skin 104 as well. This is another sunscreen that leaves a white cast. So I keep using the chemical ones that I like, and because I don't like physical sunscreens, I just leave them here on my vanity. I keep not using them, so this is all I have left right now, only physical sunscreen. So again, I really don't like physical sunscreens, but I don't want to over purchase anything, go and buy a new sunscreen since I have these, so I'm just trying to finish them. Unfortunately, these are not my favorites. If you have any chemical sunscreen recommendations, write them down below because I'm looking for new sunscreens, but not this month probably. Like I'm trying to finish these first, and then I'm gonna go and buy a sunscreen that I actually like, that doesn't leave a white cast, that is not physical sunscreen but rather a chemical sunscreen. So if you have any recommendations, please write it in the comments below. But for today's video, this is the sunscreen I will be using. This is the one I've been using this week for the past couple of days because I'm trying to finish this. Usually 2 fingers worth of product is enough, but I apply more because since I already have acne scars, I also don't want to get any sun damage. So I don't know, I just apply a lot of amounts on my face to make sure I don't have any sunspots. This is better than most of the physical sunscreens I have that leave a white cast. But I mean, just look at this. Look at the tone difference. That's why it's not one of my favorites. Because in the end of the day, if a sunscreen leaves a white cast, this is what's gonna happen. I mean, I just don't like it. But as long as the coverage is good and it protects my skin from the sunlight, I guess that's fine. It will do for now. Okay, look at the difference. Even though I blended this a lot, I also don't like a physical sunscreen because after it dries, for example, after like half an hour later, I get these lines on my eyelids and on my neck. So if there is a line, in my case, on my eyelids and on my neck, the product sinks in and dries and it goes inside the lines, and I just hate how it looks. And then I make sure to blend the rest of the product on my hand. So yeah, this is everything I put on my face. Normally, again, my routine when I'm going to work and waking up at 5 a.m. Ecoberry Swimming Pool Toner, a Rencia Vitamin C Booster Shot, and I apply this, either this one or this one. So it's a sunscreen to finish the routine. So during a normal work day, these are the 3 products I'm applying. But today, since I'm at home and since I have really bad acne scars, I started using this for the past couple of days, and then a neck cream for my deep necklines. So these 5 products are my current summer skincare routine that I do in the morning. Again, these are my preferences. These are products I think that are good for my skin, but disclaimer, again, I have really acne-prone, sensitive, and oily. Maybe like my T-zone is oily, so oily skin. Since I sweat a lot during summer, most of the time, it's just everything just melts from my face, and hence these are the products that I tend to find lighter. It's easier to keep them on my face, even during the heat. This is just my preference. You might not like these products, and it's okay. If you have any recommendations, let's say a different product you would change, add to my routine rather than any of these, write in the comments below. But again, since I have really sensitive, acne-prone, and oily skin, I feel like these products will be the products I will be using during the summer of 2026, and until like I calm my skin, or rather finish these products. This is my skincare routine that I do most of the time whenever I have time or whenever I wake up early to go to work. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you like these products and maybe consider buying them. Also, if you're shopping on YesStyle, I have a code that you can use. It's Dilara01 to get extra discount. So just keep it in mind if you're shopping on YesStyle. So yeah, these are the products I'm currently using. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I feel like it's been some time since I filmed any skincare or makeup routine videos. I think it's been months because I tend to focus on lifestyle videos since it's easier to film during the day at work. But I'm so glad to film this, my skincare routine video, and I hope it was either helpful or fun to watch. Again, thank you so much for sticking until the very end, and hopefully I will be back with another video soon, probably next week, because I try to post consistently and once every week. So hopefully I will be back next week. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye, guys.